All right, we have the new Ninja Espresso and Coffee Barista system. I'm practically a barista now. So let me go over some of the things first. I'm going to show you how easy this is to make an espresso, a lungo, a coffee, rich or classic. But this thing is super nice. It's got the water in the back here. It's got the little milk frother on the side. You do have a little coffee scooper. I always forget to use that because I have a scoop in mine. But you can use grounds here or the Nespresso original pods. We're going to use an Espresso original pod here. So you just put your pod in here and close this down. Now, right here you can arrow through Espresso, Lungo, over ice. We're going to choose Espresso, start brew, and this goes pretty quick. While that's brewing, I'm going to go ahead and frost some milk. Now, this is a milk frother. It's not a milk warmer. So if you want it warm, warm it up first. But I put this in a glass so that you can see it. Look at that. You just press this little button here. Look at that. Spin. It's all frothing. So that frost set up pretty good. And here's the other thing. Don't forget to clean this when you're done. Otherwise, you're going to have some nasty milk. So this actually just twists right off here and easy to clean. So I'm gonna have some drips on the counter as we wait there. Now, our espresso's done. Flip this up and that pod just drops into the waste tray here. Pull this out. Look at that nice little cup of espresso. Put some frothy milk in there. That is gonna be a fine cup of espresso. Now, we're going to the coffee side. So we're going to press this button right here and make sure this is pressed down. And let me show you. You can go rich, over ice, classic. I'm going to go rich, and then you choose how many ounces you want. And brew. I'm going to go 8 ounces, rich. So let me taste my little espresso. Do you have to go like pinky up or something when you do this? That's pretty good espresso right there. Me too, little cup. While we're waiting, let me show you this. This is the waste tray I was talking about. So your espresso pods go right in there. So you can, there's probably, I don't know, you probably fit 10 or so pods in there before you have to empty that. And this little thing moves up and down. So if you want a bigger cup, you can move it down. It's got actually 1, 2, 3, 4 different settings here. This is the top one. It goes with our cute little cups, so I'm gonna leave it there because I like the espresso. Look at that milk. That frothed up pretty good. Now, one thing I do want to mention here is I'm using, this suggests a number 4 filter. Use the number 4 if you're doing a pot. I actually have some number 2s. I wanted to test it out. This is a number 2 filter. I've already used it and it worked perfect. So you can use 2s for a single cup, or if you're going to do a pot, you have to use the 4 because obviously you're going to have more grounds, more water in there and everything. So this is a pretty nice little system, and be careful because I had my hand on here. The steam comes out here. It's an easy way to get a quick burn. All right, and I do want to mention this does have a self-cleaning cycle. Haven't used it yet, so can't vouch for it, but so far, I'm gonna say my rating of this is pretty good, and I've only used it for 24 hours now, but the espresso is good. I've made a lungo, it's pretty good. I've made a rich, a classic, perfect. The only thing I haven't made is a whole pot of coffee, so I imagine that's gonna be just as good, a pot of coffee, as a cup or an espresso here. And if you like iced coffee, both of these you can brew over ice, so an espresso over ice or a coffee over ice. Perfect. Oh, look at that. That means my coffee's done. Now, what I did notice is when you hear the beep and it's done, you don't want to take it away right away because it drips a little bit. And I did this earlier, pulled it out, and now I have a bunch of drips down on my nice self-heating tray. There's a light here that lights up when this is hot. So obviously the plate's not hot. But here's my coffee. I did already have some cream in there, so I gotta say that's why it looks like that, but because I added 2 previously made cups. So that's my review. I love this thing. Can't wait to just put it into service. So click that thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time.